Hey y'all, I don't think you're really ever gonna need an extra battery with the Note 4. I know I probably won't, but I had that $50 gift card from Best Buy because I had pre-ordered the AT&T version and then changed my mind and got the T-Mobile one. But I'm really glad that I got this. I got it off the Best Buy website. I kept waiting for it to be in the store, but it never showed up. So I just used some rewards points and I got it for like $48. Which is really kind of expensive. However, in this case, I definitely think it's worth it for a couple of reasons. For starters, for resale, I definitely think it's nice if you're trying to sell your Note 4 down the line. I think it will be one of the first ones to go if you price it reasonably and you show that you have the box and the battery and the little case. I think it gives you an edge. The second reason is because I've had so many of the knockoff OEM chargers and batteries, and they usually never come the full ampage as the original one, and they never last as long, which really isn't a big deal because if you need an emergency battery, you're not going to need it to last as long as the Samsung battery. However, I had that battery once explode on me. I mean, it wasn't an explosion, but I accidentally put the Samsung battery in that charging station, and all of a sudden it just started, it snapped and crackled, and then all of a sudden it started smoking, and I was like, oh my god. And I took it out and I looked, and I had ruined my Samsung battery because it burned off the contacts. And so ever since then I've kind of shied away from getting replacement batteries. And with the Note 4, I would not dare put a cheap imitation knockoff battery in there. I mean, just that's something personally I wouldn't do. So, oh, and also it's kind of cool because this little case really helps because I really don't like the idea of having a battery floating around in my purse. But with this, it's really thin and it's a really cool carrying case. And then you wouldn't have to bring this with you. Like originally when I got this, I was like, well, this is so thin. I could just bring this with me all the time, but that's not necessary. You just charge battery at home and just bring this. It's so small. So I just wanted to share that. I definitely think in this case, the $48 or whatever it costs is worth it. Whereas in other previous phones, I've always bought the knockoffs. I've never really had an issue except that one time. But in this case, I definitely think it's worth it. And I'm very happy with that. And just so you know, I don't think that the other video that I made, the one where I showed that you could switch between ADWX and TouchWiz in a heartbeat, I don't think that people are understanding the beauty of that, because that video, I think it, like, nobody watched it. And I'm like, what? That's the best video I've ever done in terms of, offering information. So if you watch that video, I think I'll just make another one. But if you watched it and you need to tell people about it so that they can do that if they have a Samsung phone, because so many people don't like Samsung. But if you could easily have your widgets and, clutter and all that stuff, and then you can in one quick, tap, just go to your other launcher without clearing defaults or reprogramming the home button and not have any slowdown, I think that is a win-win. So just want to share that and my new battery and my kit and everything, and that's it. And just to let you know, I am still loving the Note 4. I just love it more every day. I just never had a Samsung phone as good as this. Now, my Tab S is like the best phone in the whole wide world. I'll show you. Let's get out of this for a second. I mean, it's just so fantastic. But again, this is the phone, and this comes with the Snapdragon processor, as opposed to the one that you could buy in the store if you don't get the phone version. It's not going to be as snappy as this because I think it's got, I don't know, some other processor. But I just want to say between this and that, I mean, there's just no better experience to be had. I gotta tell you, I used to watch videos all day long, upcoming tabs, phones, what have you. But I'm so sold on this, I never even watch any of that stuff. So that's all. Just wanted to share. Thanks, y'all. Bye.